Hello. So, last week I did largest cities in Europe and each European country by choose a number, doing the 50s. This time I'm going to do the US largest by state, 50 largest in each US state. Obviously, I'm not getting all of them, but I'm giving it an attempt. I did a practice run beforehand and I got 1363. I'm hoping that this time I can get above 1400. So, without further ado, let us commence. So, start with my home state of New Jersey. I'll start with the ones that are closest to where I live. So let's get Wayne, Patterson, Clifton, Passaic, Hackensack. Let's get North Bergen, West New York, Union City, Hoboken. Let's get Newark and Jersey City, Parsippany. Let's get East Orange, West Orange. We'll get Bloomfield, Irving, Texas, and probably a few other Irvings as well. Irvington. Let's get Bayonne, Elizabeth. Let's get Woodbridge, Edison. We got Plainfield and Bridgewater. We got, let's get Old Bridge, that's all the way down there. New Brunswick, East Brunswick, South Brunswick, Piscataway, Franklin. Let's get Perth Amboy, Sayreville, Middletown, but let's zoom out because we're going to get Middletown, New York up here. That's also, I mistyped that. Middletown, kind of equidistant from where I live. Middletown, New York, and Middletown, New Jersey. Let's get Monroe, Hamilton, Trenton. Let's get Lakewood, which there are quite a few of. Toms River, Brick, Howell, Jackson, which there are also quite a few of. Manchester, Berkeley, and I go to the south. Let's get Egg Harbor, Vineland. Let's get Cherry Hill, Gloucester, Camden. We got Washington Township, Evesham, and Mount Laurel. Oops, mistyped that. Mount Laurel. That is it for New Jersey. Okay. Let's go up here now. So let's get Spring Valley, Curious Yole. And okay. Kingston. Let's get Poughkeepsie. And then we got Newburgh, Peekskill, Austining. And then let's get White Plains, Scarsdale, Harrison, Port Chester, Mamaroneck, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, Yonkers. And let's get New York, and let's get the Long Island ones. So let's get the outliers first. Lindenhurst and Glen Cove. Let's get Hempstead, Freeport, Long Beach. Also Long Beach, California, of course. Let's get Mineola, Lynbrook, Garden City. Also Garden City, Kansas. And then there's a third Garden City. I don't know where it is. Let's get Rockville, Maryland, Rockville Center, and the last one. What's the one? What am I? I didn't get Valley Stream. Valley Stream. Okay. 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 Let's get Albany, Troy, Schenectady. Let's get Saratoga somewhere. Saratoga Springs. And then Cohoes, Amsterdam. And okay, let's get the rest of New York. Alright, Watertown, which there are a few of. Let's get Utica, Rome, Syracuse, Auburn, which there are a few of. Cortland, Ithaca, Elmira, Binghamton, Rochester, Irondequoit is unincorporated, so that one's not there. Jamestown, which there are a few of. And then let's get Buffalo, Niagara Falls, North Tonawanda, Lackawanna, Lockport. And then we also have Plattsburgh, which is hard to believe that's in the top 50. New York is complete. So, I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to knock out Alaska and Hawaii first. So, I'm going to start with the big ones. Anchorage, Fairbanks, and Juneau. Let's see. Alexander Archipelago, Craig, Ketchikan, Sitka, Hoona, and Wrangell, and I can't remember what this last one is. It starts with a K, I think. That's not going to come to me. Let's get North Pole, Delta Junction. And then let's get the Anchorage area ones. Palmer, let's get Homer, Valdez, Soldotna, Wasilla, Houston, Cordova. We got, let's get Seward, Kenai, and I can't remember what this last one was. Let's get Kodiak. Aleutian Islands, so King Cove, Unalaska, Sandpoint, also Sandpoint, Idaho, and Akutan. Let's get Gamble and Savunga and St. Lawrence Islands. Okay. Utqiagvik. Wainwright is unfortunately 51. So that's not there. Point Hope. Let's get Nome, Bethel. Just get some big ones out of the way. Kotzebue. Okay, Dillingham. Let's get Stebbins. We have something. What's that called? Pilots. Was it Pilot Station? Yes. And then let's get Hooper Bay and Chivok, Eminock, Onala, Cleat. I don't remember anything else. I think that's as far as I can get with Alaska. I don't think I did too badly there. But let's go to Hawaii. Let's get the Kauai ones out of the way. So, Wehu and Kappa. And, okay, let's get the big ones. Honolulu, East Honolulu. And let's get, there's a Pearl somewhere, Pearl City. Kailua, Waipahu, Kahului, Kaneohe. Let's get Hilo. Let's get Yorgentry, Ewa Beach, and Mililani Town. It gave me just Mililani, fair enough. We got Waimea, Lahaina, and let's get Hawaiian, what's that called? Hawaiian Garden City, right? Or is it just Hawaii Garden City? No. Hawaii, what's that called? Yeah, I can't remember what that one, this one here. I can't remember what that one's called. And then, Kihei. And, can I think of anything else in Hawaii? I don't know if I can. I think that's gonna sum it up for Hawaii. I don't think I did too bad. Alright, now I'm just gonna get Nevada out of the way because there's only 19 of them. There's only 19 incorporated towns in Nevada because, so much of Nevada is owned by the U.S. government and they're not officially recognized as their own town. So let's get Las Vegas, also Las Vegas and New Mexico, North Las Vegas. Let's get Henderson. Let's get Boulder, Colorado, Boulder City, Mesquite, and also Mesquite in Texas, of course. Caliente. Let's get Reno, Sparks, Carson City. Let's get Fernley, Thalen, Yerington, Lovelock. Let's get Winnemucca, West Wendover, Elko, Carlin, Ely, and Wells. And those are all those are the 19 incorporated towns and cities in Nevada. Alright, so now let's go in order. So we'll get Maine. Let's go. Let's get Caribou and Presque Isle out of the way. Portland, South Portland, Lewiston, also Lewiston, Idaho. Let's get Bangor, Augusta. Let's get Saco, Westbrook, Waterville, Windham, also Windham, New Hampshire, and I think there was a Windham, Massachusetts as well. Gorham. Let's get Biddeford, Sanford, Brunswick, and let's get Orono, Auburn. Oh wait, no, we already got Auburn when we did Auburn, New York. And Kittery, already got Wells. Let's get Kennebunk. And can I think of anything else in Maine? Am I missing any other big ones? I got Saco and Westbrook. And then I got Biddeford, Sanford, Brunswick, Orono, Gorham, Windham. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with Maine. All the other ones I know in Maine are not in here, so. Moving on to New Hampshire. Already got Manchester. Let's get Nashua, Concord, Dover. And we got Derry, London, Derry, Merrimack, Salem, Hudson. Let's get Milford, Goffstown, Portsmouth, and what's that one? And then let's get Berlin in the north, Laconia, Lebanon, Keene, and what's that? Can I think of anything else? New Hampshire, am I missing? I don't think I'm missing any other big ones in New Hampshire. Yeah, move over to Vermont. Burlington, South Burlington, Colchester, Rutland, Essex, Essex Junction. Let's get Bennington, Brattleboro, Barr, Winooski, Winooski, Middlebury, Milton, and let's get St. Albans, also St. Albans, West Virginia, and there's a third St. Albans. I'm not sure where the third St. Albans is. And then Williston, which also get Williston, North Dakota. And yeah, that I think that's as far as I can get with Vermont. I feel like there's like a Roxbury, I thought. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Massachusetts now. So, Boston, Cambridge. Oh, wait, oh my goodness. What am I doing? I forgot Montpelier, Vermont. Stupid. And then, yeah, of course, Springfield, Vermont as well. And a bunch of other Springfields. That reminded me. Oh, boy. Almost forgot about Montpelier. That would have been really bad. Anyway, yeah. I did get Worcester, right? No, I didn't get Worcester. Alright. Chicopee. Let's get Lowell, Lynn, Lawrence. Also Lawrence, Kansas. And there's probably other Lawrences as well. Brockton, Quincy, New Bedford Fall, River, Newton, Somerville. Let's get Plymouth, Framingham, Revere, Peabody, Haverhill, Everett, Medford, Malden, Methuen, Weymouth, Malvern, and one more 50k, Brookline, and did I get Plymouth? No, I did get Plymouth. What am I missing? I got Fall River. What did I not say? I didn't get Taunton. Okay, Barnstable. Let's get Pittsfield, Holyoke, and Westfield. Let's get Andover, Attleboro, Arlington, Chelmsford. Let's get Fitchburg, Woburn, Natick. Let's get Billerica. And Lexington is also there. Amherst, can't forget that one. And Leominster. Needham is 55. Can't remember any of the others. Shrewsbury. And I think that might be as far as I can get with. Oh yes, there's Randolph as well. Looks like there was a Randolph, Vermont as well. That's nice. Yeah. All right. I think that's as far as I can get with Massachusetts. I got almost all of them. So, Rhode Island only has 39 incorporated towns. So, let's just get New Shoreham and Block Island out of the way. All right. Providence East, Providence North, Providence, and then Warwick West, Warwick, Cranston, Pawtucket, and then let's get Woonsocket, North Kingstown, South Kingstown, let's get Coventry, Central Louisiana, Central Falls, Westerly, and Johnston, Middletown. Oh, we already got Middletown. Newport, of course. And yeah, I got Johnston, right? Yeah, I did. Central Falls, Cumberland, and then let's get Smithfield, and then there's North Smithfield. Let's get Burleton. No, is it Burrellville? Burrellfield. Burleton. I don't know how to spell that one. Is it Burrellton? No. And now I can't remember that. I can't remember how to spell that one. That's unfortunate. I think there's a Carrington, I think, right? Yeah. And yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with Rhode Island. Alright, let's get Connecticut now. Bridgeport, Stamford. Let's get New Haven, West Haven. Let's get Hartford, West Hartford, East Hartford. Waterbury, Danbury, Norwalk, Greenwich. Fairfield, also Fairfield, California. Actually, Fairfield, California was 53, I think. So that's not there. And then, I get Manchester. I get Milford, Stratford. Let's get Hamden, Meriden, Bristol, New Britain, New London, Groton, Norwich, and Shelton. And that is unfortunately as far as I can get with Connecticut. Darien wasn't there. And yeah, alright. Let's move on to Pennsylvania now. Let's get the big ones first. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh with a G. It's not Pittsburgh, California, because that's not even the top 100. Pittsburgh, Erie, Allen, Texas, Allentown, and Scranton, Bethlehem. We got Reading. Oh, yeah, that's right. York in Pennsylvania. There's also York in Maine. Lancaster and Harrisburg. Wilkes-Barre, Williamsport, Hazleton. Let's get Easton. Now we got Norristown. Let's get Phoenix, Arizona, of course. Phoenixville. Chester, West Chester. That might be as far as I can get over there. Let's get Newcastle. Newcastle's there. I'm thinking Newcastle, Delaware. I thought Newcastle was over here. Chambersburg. Let's get Altoona State College, Johnstown. And then let's get the Pittsburgh suburbs. Bethel Park, Plum, Monroeville, Murraysville, McKees, Port, Butler, can never forget Butler, and I think is Indiana and Pennsylvania, yep, and gotta love Indiana, Pennsylvania. I think that's as far as I can get with Pennsylvania. So got all the big ones and relatively big ones. So I think I'm gonna move on now. So let's get Delaware. Okay. Wilmington. We already got Dover, Newark, and Milford. Let's get Smyrna, which there are also Smyrna, Georgia, and Smyrna, Tennessee. Let's get, we have Seaford, Ellesmere, there's a Mills somewhere, Millsboro, and then Rehoboth Beach. And, yeah, I think there was an Auburn, Delaware as well. We already got that anyway. And then, yeah, that's all I can get for Delaware because Bear, Glasgow, Hawkinson, Brookside, those are all unincorporated. So, not too bad. Let's get Maryland now. So we got Baltimore. Let's get Frederick, Gaithersburg. We got Rockville. There's a Bow somewhere. I'm not sure where that is. Bowie. Let's get Hagerstown, Annapolis, Laurel, and Greenbelt. We got Salisbury and College Park. Let's get Hyattsville. Ocean City is there. And then Westminster, which there are a bunch of. Westminster, Florida, Westminster, Colorado. Can't think of anything else. In Maryland. I did get Laurel and Greenbelt, right? Yeah, I did. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with Maryland. Alright. Let's get Virginia now. So, let's get Alexandria. There's Alexandria, Louisiana, and I don't know where the third Alexandria is. Let's get Herndon, Leesburg, and Falls Church. And trying to remember what the other ones up there were. Well, let's get Harrisonburg and Roanoke, Lynchburg, Blacksburg, and Danville, Petersburg. We got Staunton, Waynesboro, and there's another one there. I can't remember what that one was called. Let's get that's Charlottesville. Well, of course we have Charlotte, North Carolina. That one's Charlottesville, yeah. And then there's a bunch of others up here. Yeah, Leesburg. Let's get. Did I get Petersburg? I did. I just want to make sure I got that. Yeah, and I got Leesburg as well, right? Yeah. All right. Richmond. Let's get Hampton Roads area, Virginia Beach, and Chesapeake, Hampton, and then Norfolk, Suffolk, Newport News. And that will sum up for that one. Oh yeah, Fairfax is also there. I think that's gonna do for Virginia. Let me just say, I did get Herndon, right? Yeah, I did. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything that I know for sure. Okay. West Virginia, let's get Charleston, South Charleston. And we got Huntington, Morgantown, Martinsburg, Parkers. It's going to be Parker, Colorado. Parkersburg, Beckley, Wheeling, and Fairmont, Weirton. Let's get Vienna or get St. Albans, and yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with West Virginia. Alright. Ohio, let's get Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Toledo, Akron, Akron, I got Akron. Akron, Dayton, Parma, Canton, Lorraine, Elyria, Cuyahoga Falls, Youngstown, Kettering. That's all the 50Ks. Let's get some of the ones that are not 50K. Euclid, Mansfield, Reynoldsburg, and yeah, I'm afraid that's as far as I can get with Ohio, which is pretty bad. These are all pretty big. Again, I should know better. Yeah. Also, I already got Newark, Hamilton, Springfield, which are also 50K in Ohio. Alright, Michigan, Detroit, Grand Rapids, Lansing, East Lansing. Let's get Ann Arbor, let's get Dearborn, and let's get Dearborn Heights out of the way. Warren and Sterling, there's a Sterling somewhere. Sterling Heights, okay. Flint, Livonia, already got Troy, already got Canton. Clinton, St. Clair Shores, Shelby, West Bloomfield, Waterford. Let's get Novi, Taylor, Roy, there's a Roy somewhere, Royal Oak. And then let's get Southfield, Westland. We got Pontiac. And then, yeah, let's get Arlington Hills, or I missed Arlington. Or not Arlington Hills, you idiot. Rochester Hills, and then there's a lot of Farmingtons. Farmington, New Mexico, Farmington, Utah, and there's 8 Farmingtons in total, which is absolutely insane. And then Farmington Hills, Ypsilanti, let's get Wyoming, Kent, Washington, Kentwood, and Georgetown, which there are quite a few of. And then let's get Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and then let's get Saginaw, Midland. Can I get anything else in Michigan? I don't think I can. Moving on to Indiana. Indianapolis. Let's get Fort Wayne. Evans, it's going to be Evans, Colorado. Evansville. Let's get South Bend, Carmel, Fishers. We got Gary Hammond, also Hammond, Louisiana. And let's get Mishawaka, Elkhart. And we got Noblesville, Greenwood, Anderson. And let's get Muncie, Terre Haute, Bloomington, Indiana, Illinois, and Minnesota. Those are the only 3. You'd think there would be other Bloomingtons in this quiz, but there aren't. And then let's get Lafayette, Lafayette, Westfield. Oh wait, we already got Westfield when we did Westfield, Massachusetts. And then Jeffersonville, and what am I missing? A 50K in Indiana. What did I not say yet? Oh, Kokomo. Can't forget that one. Alright. Kentucky. Yeah, and fortunately I don't think I can think of anything in Indiana that is not one of the 50Ks, so moving on to Kentucky. Louisville, we got Lexington. Let's get Bowling Green. Oh yeah, Bowling Green is also in Ohio. Let's get Owensboro. Alright, or you got Covington, or you got Richmond, or you got Georgetown, or you got Henderson. Let's get Covington, Florence, and we have, let's get, we have Elizabethtown, Jeffersontown, and Nicholasville, Hopkinsville, Shepherdstown, or I misspelled it, Shepherdstown, or now it's Shepherdstown. Now, how do you spell that one? Shepherdstown, is it Shepherdsville? No, Shepherdsville, there, it's Shepherdsville, yeah. Okay, fair enough. And then, of course, we can't forget Frankfurt. Let's get Paducah, Erlanger, and Elizabethtown, Hopkinsville. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with Kentucky. Let's go. Let's do let's do North Carolina. I got Charlotte. Let's get Raleigh, Greensboro, Greenville, both North and South Carolina, and there's Greenville, Mississippi as well. And let's get, okay, Durham, Winston, Salem, Fayetteville, also Fayetteville, Arkansas, and there's a third Fayetteville somewhere, I don't know where that is. Cary, Gastonia, I got Wilmington, Jacksonville, and Concord. Let's get Asheville, High Point, Apex, Rocky Mount, and let's get Jacksonville, which there are a few of, and we got Chapel Hill, Chapel Hill, Wake Forest, and then let's get the Charlotte area, so Kannapolis, Huntersville, Moore, Oklahoma, Mooresville, and then let's get Wilson, Holly Springs, Hickory, Fuquay, Verena. Yes. Okay, and I think that's as far as I can get with North Carolina. Let's get Tennessee now. So Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville, Clarksville, Chattanooga, Murfreesboro. I got Jackson. Let's get alright, Spring Hill, or I got Smyrna. Let's get Gallatin, Hendersonville, and Johnson somewhere. Johnson City, Kingsport, Collierville, Bartlett. And that's all the 50Ks in Tennessee. Let's get Germantown, and Oak Park is there. Or not Oak Park, that's Illinois. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Oak Ridge, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that one's there. Alright, you know what, let's do Illinois now. Get it out of the way. Let's do Chicago Geographer Proud. Alright, Peoria, also Peoria, Arizona, Normal, Decatur, and we get Springfield. Let's get Champaign and Urbana, and then let's get Rockford. Chicago area, Chicago. Let's get Naperville, Aurora. Let's get Elgin and Joliet, Palatine, Cicero, Arlington Heights. We got Oak Park, Oak Lawn, Orland Park, Tinley Park, Mount Prospect, Downers Grove, Hoffman Estates, the two word ones out of the way, Evanston, Waukegan, Skokie, Schaumburg. I got Evanston right? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's get, I'm missing there's 4 more in Illinois, so Berwyn, Wheaton, Bolingbrook, and what is that last 50K in Illinois? What is that last 50K? Keegan, Skokie, Schaumburg, Arlington Heights, Palatine, Cicero, Tinley Park, Mount Prospect, Hoffman Estates, Oak Park, Oak Lawn, Orland Park, Tinley Park, Mount Prospect, Bolingbrook, Berwyn, Wheaton. What am I missing? What is that last one? Oh yeah, Des Plaines, of course. And yep, that's unfortunately as far as I can get with the Chicago area. Apologies to Chicago Geographer. South Carolina, we get Charleston, let's get Rock Hill, Columbia, we got North Charleston, Mount Pleasant, Somerville, and let's get Spartanburg, Sumter, Greer, Simpsonville, and then let's get Hilton Head Island, Myrtle Beach, and then we got Florence already, I remember what else was there. Yeah, North Augusta is also there. I got Spartanburg. I just want to make sure I got it. Yeah. And Greenville. Can't think of anything else in South Carolina. Fortunately, I don't think I can. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's do Georgia. Atlanta, or Augusta. Let's get Athens, Macon, and Savannah. And then Sandy, Utah, Sandy Springs, South Fulton. Let's get Warner Robins out of the way, and Valdosta. Get the outliers. Okay, let's get Roswell, also Roswell, New Mexico, of course, and Johns Creek, Stone, Crest, Brookhaven, and let's get. Already got Smyrna. Let's get Alpharetta, Dunwoody, and Marietta, Noonan. I get Decatur. Let's get Peachtree City. And yeah, unfortunately, that's as far as I can get with Georgia. Let's get Florida now. Now, I should get all the ones in Florida because they're all above 50K. So let's get Tallahassee. And let's get Gainesville, Lakeland, Palm Coast, and Palm Bay. Let's get Clearwater, Largo, Northport, Tampa, it's going to give me St. Peters in Missouri, St. Petersburg, Ocala, Kissimmee, Deltona, Daytona Beach. Let's get Orlando, Port St. Lucie, Melbourne, and let's see, so what are we missing? Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and St. Cloud, and Port Orange, and alright, now we got the Miami area. Let's get Homestead out of the way. Now let's get Miami Gardens, Miami Beach. North Miami is 51, by the way, so that's not there. Let's get, we got Fort Lauderdale, Louder Hill, Hialeah, Hollywood, or Hollywood's 2. Hollywood with 1 L is Northern Ireland. And then let's get, I have Pembroke Pines, and there's a Pembroke somewhere. Pembroke Pines, Miramar, and Davie. Let's get West Palm Beach Gardens, and then we got Pompano Beach, Delray Beach, Deerfield Beach, Boynton Beach, Boca Raton, Plantation, Sunrise, and then Davie, I got Davie, Doral. I'm missing one above 100K. What am I missing? Let's get Jupiter and Hollywood, Hialeah. What did I miss? Pembroke Pines, Miramar. Oh yeah, Coral Springs. And then let's get Tamarack, Weston, and Winchester is in Virginia. And then what are you? It wasn't Margate was 52. Was it? It was Wellington was the last one. Yep. Okay, Florida's complete. All right. Let's get Alabama now. So we got Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, Mobile, and let's get Hoover, Dothan, Madison, or get Decatur. And we already get Florence as well. Let's get Daphne, Enterprise, Alabaster, Gadsden, Opelika. Let's get Prattville, and Phoenix City, and Vestavia Hills. And can't get anything else in Alabama. I don't think I can. I think that's as far as I can get with Alabama. So moving on to Mississippi, or get Jackson. Let's get Gulfport, South Haven. Alright. Oxford, Tupelo, Biloxi, Olive Branch, Brandon. Let's get I already got Greenville. Let's get Meridian, also Meridian, Idaho, of course. Let's see, what else do we have? I got Oxford. Oh yeah, Hattiesburg, Vicksburg, and then we'll get Natchez, Pascagoula. Still missing a couple of big ones in Mississippi. I'm not entirely sure what else we have. Let's move on to Louisiana. So, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Kenner. Let's get, we got Lafayette. Let's get Lake Charles, Shreveport, Bossier City, Houma. Already got Monroe, Alexandria, and already got Monroe, Alexandria, and Central. Let's get Zachary, and we have Natchitoches, Thibodaux, and let's get we already got Hammond as well. So we got Alexandria, Hammond, Central, and Monroe. What else do we have? There's two more big ones that we're missing. What are those remaining two? Well, Sulphur is not one of them, but it's here. It's not one of the orange ones, but it's another one in Louisiana. What are those two? Metairie is unincorporated, so it's not in here. Still trying to figure out what. Still trying to remember. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think it's best that I just move on. So let's get Arkansas. Little Rock, North Little Rock. Let's get Conway, Springdale, Jonesboro, Fort Smith. Let's get Rogers, Benton, Bentonville. Let's get Pine Bluff, Hot Springs. We'll get West Memphis, and then Paragould. Let's get Cabot, and there's Russellville. Was that Arkansas? Yes. Texarkana, and then there's one more above 25K that we're missing. Is this one also Arkansas? Yeah, that one's Arkansas as well. So we're missing two above 25K. What are those other two? I got Hope is actually there, believe it or not. What else? Come on, can I think of any of the others in Arkansas? Yeah, I think that's as far. Yeah, I think this is as far as I'm gonna get. Oh wait, there's not Vestavia Hills. What is not Vestavia Hills? That's Alabama. What am I thinking of? It's two words. Oh dude, what's that called? Yeah, it's not coming to me. I'm moving on to Missouri. Alright, 2 Kansas cities on both sides. Let's get Independence, Kentucky. I forgot about that one. And then Lee's Summit, Blue Springs. Let's get St. Joseph, Joplin, and then let's get St. Louis area. St. Louis. Alright, got St. Peter's. Let's get O'Fallon, St. Charles, Florissant, and let's get Wentzville, Chesterfield, Baldwin, Kirkwood, and let's get Cape Girardeau, and then of course Jefferson City. We can't forget that one. I think that's as far as I'm gonna get for Missouri. Is Branson big enough? No, it's worth a try. You know, Branson's very small. It's not there. And then no, New Madrid isn't big enough either. Also worth a try. Alright, let's get Iowa in there. Actually, you know what? Let's get Wisconsin next. Or no, let's get Iowa next. Des Moines, West Des Moines, Ames, Ankeny. Let's get Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Cedar Falls, Davenport, Council Bluffs, Sioux City, Iowa City, Dubuque. That's all the 50Ks in Iowa. Let's get Urbandale, Fort Dodge, Ottumwa. We got what else? Marion, Mason City, just Mason City. Yeah, can I think of anything else in Iowa? I think that's as far as I can get with Iowa. Alright, let's get Wisconsin. Let's get Milwaukee, Madison. Oh wait, we already got Madison. And then let's get Janesville. Alright, Racine, Kenosha, Green Bay, Appleton, and Oshkosh. Let's get Waukesha, Wausau, Wauwatosa, and West Allis. And let's get Eau Claire, La Crosse, Fond du Lac, Sheboygan, and then Superior, and Menomonee Falls, if I can spell that correctly. Yep. And then can I get anything else in Wisconsin? I don't know if I can. No, I think that's as far as I can get with Wisconsin. Alright, Minnesota. Let's do Darren Proud. Duluth, Moorhead. And let's get St. Cloud and Rochester. Alright. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Let's get, I got Bloomington. Let's get Woodbury, Brooklyn Park. Or I got Plymouth. Let's get Lakeville, Burnsville. Let's get Blaine, Eagan, Edina. We got St. Louis Park, Eden Prairie, Coon Rapids, Maple Grove, Apple Valley, and Minnetonka, Shakopee, and that is as far as I can get with Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Apologies to Darren. Alright, let's go over to North Dakota now. Let's get Fargo, West Fargo, Grand Forks, Minot, Bismarck, Mondon. I got Williston and Jamestown, Dickinson, Wapaton. Let's get Valley City, Devil's Lake, and I think that's as far as I can get with North Dakota. So let's move over to South Dakota. Sioux Falls, Rapid City, Aberdeen. Let's get Pierre, Yankton, or we got Waterton, Huron, Mitchell, Brookings. Let's get Box Elder, Spearfish. I mistyped that. Spearfish, Vermilion, and we got Sturgis, T. Can't think of anything else in South Dakota. My wall isn't there. Deadwood worked. I did that last time. I don't know if Deadwood, South Dakota is actually there though. But yeah, I did do Pierre, right? I just gotta make sure, because I don't wanna have any embarrassing misses here. All right, let's get Nebraska, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, Grand Island, Kearney. Or I got Norfolk. Let's get Fremont, Papillion, Hastings. We'll get Gretna and Gering. Yes. There's a Scott somewhere. Scott's Pine. Or not Scott's Pine. Scott's Bluff. That's what I meant to say. North Platte. And can't think of anything else in Nebraska. I don't know if I can. I might have to move on to Kansas. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to Kansas. Alright, let's get Kansas. We got Wichita, Overland Park, Olathe, Lenexa, Shawnee. Already got Lawrence. Let's get Topeka, Manhattan, Salina, Dodge City. Let's get Emporia, Derby, Gardner. Already got Garden City when we did Garden City in Long Island. Let's get Junction City, and we got one more pretty big one in Kansas left. What did I not say? Leavenworth and Leawood, and Hutchinson. Is Atchison big enough? Am I spelling it correctly? Atchison is there. Okay, that's good. I think that's as far as I can get with Kansas. Alright, let's move on to Oklahoma now. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, Broken Arrow. Let's get Edmonds, or get more. Let's get Lawton, Enid, Midwest City, Stillwater, Bartlesville, Owasso, Muskogee, and I think that's as far as I can get with Oklahoma. So, yeah, moving on to Texas. Should get all of these, no problem. So let's get Amarillo, Lubbock, or get Midlands. Let's get Odessa, El Paso, San Angelo, Abilene, Wichita Falls, Tyler, Longview. Let's get Laredo, Corpus Christi. And let's get Brownsville, McAllen, Edinburgh, Far Mission. And let's get Beaumont, Houston area, Pasadena, Pearland, Baytown, and then League City, Sugarland, Conroe, College Station, Round Rock. Let's get San Antonio, Austin, New Brown, Fells, Waco, Killeen, and Bryan and Leander, or not Leander's Temple. And then Dallas, Fort Worth area. Dallas, Fort Worth. We got Irving and Arlington. Let's get Plano, McKinney, Grand Prairie, Garland, Frisco, Denton. Now we got Mesquite. Let's get Carrollton. Oh, there's a Carroll. Someone. Carrollton, Richardson, Louisville. That is it for Texas. Okay. Alright. New Mexico. Let's go. We got Albuquerque, Las Cruces, Rio Rancho, Santa Fe. Already got Roswell and Farmington. Let's get Carlsbad, Hobbs, and we got Deming, Los Lunas, Sunland Park, Lamo Gordo. Okay, let's get let's see, Espanola, Artesia. There's one more big one in New Mexico that we're missing. What am I missing? I got Roswell, Carlsbad, Hobbs, I got Farmington, oh wait, I didn't get Clovis, there we go. And then, okay, I got Deming, right? Yeah. Alright, Deming, Los Lunas, Sunland Park, Artemisa, or not Artemisa, that's Cuba, or Artesia, Espanola. Taos is there. Can I think of anything else in New Mexico? Yeah, I don't think I can think of. I don't think I can think. Is Truth or Consequences there? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. I think that's as far as I can get with New Mexico. And also, there's Las Vegas, which we also got as well. Alright, let's get Grand Junction away. Let's get Durango. And let's get Denver area. Denver, Colorado Springs. Already got Aurora. Fort Collins, Greeley. Let's get Arvada, Thornton. Already got Westminster and Lakewood. Let's get Pueblo. And let's get Centennial. Already got Boulder. Longmont. Lovington, New Mexico. That reminds me. Loveland. And I got Longmont, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's get there's a Commerce Plain somewhere. Commerce City. Cannon City. Castle Rock, and then Broomfield, and we get Parker, and let's get, we have Littleton, there's Fountain, Golden is big enough, and I think that's as far as I can get with, Colorado, so, let's move on to Wyoming, let's go, so, Cheyenne, Casper, and then let's get Laramie, Cody, Gillette, Sheridan, let's get Jackson, Vermontpolis, Green River, Riverton, Rock Springs, we got Evanston, and let's get Douglas, can't miss that one, yeah, we should get, anything else I should get in Wyoming? I think that's good for Wyoming for now. Alright, Montana, let's get Billings, Missoula, Great Falls, Great Falls, Bozeman, Butte, Helena, Kalispell, Havre, Belgrade, Miles City, Anaconda, Whitefish, and then there's also Laurel, which we already got. We did Laurel, Maryland. Can I think of anything else in Montana? I don't think I can. Alright, moving on to Idaho now, so let's go. Boise, already got Meridian when we did Meridian, Mississippi. Nampa, Caldwell, let's get Idaho Falls, Twin Falls, Pocatello, Coeur d'Alene, that's all the 50Ks, let's get Post Falls, Moscow, let's get Rexburg, and we got Kuna, Eagle, Chubbuck, and Hayden. Let's see. Is Vassar there? Yes, it is. I just had that city as a clue on Cody Cross, so it was right. It was fresh in my mind. Fiddling capital of the world. Yeah. I can't think of anything else in Idaho. Rexburg. I got Lewiston and I got Sandpoint. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with Idaho. Yep. Moving on to Utah now. Let's just get the outliers first. So, St. George and Cedar City. Okay. Let's get Animal Jam headquarters, Salt Lake City. And we got, let's get, West Jordan, South Jordan, and, Provo, West Valley City, Orem, Ogden, and we got Sandy, Leahy, Logan, and we got Draper, Harriman, Murray, Taylorsville, Mountain Eagle, you idiot, Eagle Mountain, we got Saratoga Springs, what am I missing, Layton, and, I'm missing a 50K, what am I missing, Murray, Draper, Harriman, Mill Creek, okay, and then we got Bountiful, and I'm pretty sure that's as far as I can with Utah. Moab's not there, and neither is Vernal. So, yeah. And I already got Farmington. I know about Farmington, Utah, because in that Held Hostage docuseries. But yeah. Anyway, let's move over to Arizona. I already got Phoenix. Let's get Tucson, Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler, Glendale, Scottsdale, Tempe, Buckeye, Goodyear, Surprise, already got Peoria, Avondale, there's an Avon somewhere, Avondale, Queen Creek, Marana, Casa Grande, Maricopa, Flagstaff, Prescott Valley, Yuma, Lake Havasu City, Sedona's there, Nogales is there, and I think that's as far as I can get with Arizona. I don't think I did too badly there. Let's get California, Los Angeles, San Diego. Let's get the big ones first. Chula Vista, Anaheim, Santa Ana, Irvine, Riverside, Bakers. There's a Baker somewhere. Bakersfield, Fresno. I'm just gonna get Visalia out of the way because that's an outlier. San Francisco, San Jose, Sacramento, Stockton, and Oakland. Okay. Let's get Bay Area first. So Vallejo, Santa Clara, Salinas, Santa Rosa, Roseville, Elk Grove, Modesto, and then we already got Berkeley. We got Hayward and Sunnyvale, and then let's get Oceanside, Escondido, Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, getting the coastal ones first. Let's get Victorville, Palmdale, let's get, we'll get Moreno Valley, Fontana, and we'll get Santa Clarita, San Bernardino, Torrance, Huntington Beach. Let's get Oxnard, Ontario, Orange, Pomona, Corona, Rancho Cucamonga, Garden Grove, and Fullerton. Alright, California is complete. Alright, 2 more states to go. Oregon and Washington. Let's get, already got Portland. Let's get Hillsborough, Gresham, Beaverton, Tigard. We got Corvallis, Eugene, Bend. And that's all the 50Ks. We already got Albany and Medford. Let's get, there's a Grants somewhere. Grants Pass, Klamath Falls, McMinnville. I got Oregon City, Redmond, also Redmond, Washington. And I think that's as far as I can get with Oregon. Like Baker City's not big enough now. That's gonna be it for Oregon, I think. Washington again. This is the last state I'm doing. So Spokane Valley. Let's get Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, Yakima, Walla, Bellingham. Let's get Seattle, Tacoma. We got Bellevue and Everett and Redmond and Auburn. We got a lot of in Washington already. And Kent as well. We already got Renton. Let's get Kirkland, Federal Way. And then let's get Breen, Sammamish, Marysville, Shoreline, Bothell, Lacey, Olympia. That's all the 50Ks. I think I can get a few more. So we have Puyallup, or Puyallup, or what is that called? Puyallup, something like that. There's Issaquah, And, Puyallup. How do you spell it? Puyallup. Puyallup. Or is it Puyallup? Puyallup, that's it. There's Edmonds, Wenatchee, or Wenatchee, or Wenatchee, something like that. There, that's it. I can't remember anything else. There's Bremerton. Okay, where does that get me? That gets me to 1433. So, oh, that's right. That I just remembered Tiverton and Rhode Island. That's a thing. 1434. So, where are we? Where would that take us? 1434. 1450 is 60th. So that'll get us to 62nd place. So I think I'm going to end here. Wait, I didn't get Vancouver. I didn't get Vancouver, Washington. Oh my god, I keep missing. I missed Vancouver. I overlooked Vancouver, Washington, the practice round. Yeah, so, yep, now we have everything above 50k, so... we went through all the states. We went through Alaska and Hawaii. Didn't miss a state, so... 1435, right between 61st and 62nd, so... That'll put us in 62nd, so... Yep. Alright. That's good. We are now in 62nd place out of 183, so we just missed the top third, so yeah. But you know what? I'm happy with that score, you know. Yep, that is it for now.